baby. Hell yeah.
Gotta cut that out real quick so we don't get no strike for it, you know?
That's how we starting off this episode, boy.
I know, right? You gotta celebrate that hard when you might only get that win for the season, so.
Okay, 0-1 Bears fan. Don't you?
I'm a Bears fan that deep. Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan actually now.
Oh, because they won 40-0 yesterday.
All I'm saying
now
is,
you a Cowboys fan all of a sudden.
All I'm saying is my team killing. Best defense in the league, I heard.
Boy, I tell you, the closet Cowboy fans, this is why y'all the most hated fans. He a Bear fan when they doing good. When they trash, now all of a sudden, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Hey, let me stop. Cowboy fans do not respect me for what I just did there. I'm definitely jumping on the bandwagon. I don't even watch football. This is another episode of I'm Almost Joking podcast. I am Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, one half of the Disrespective Collective with...
It's your boy, Mr. 1-0, Detroit Lions, Queese, a.k.a. Dash, and we here for episode 88, like the legend, Marvin Harrison.
Oh, yeah, remember Marvin Harrison. Definitely. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Marvin.
He was a Dallas Cowboy, right?
No, he was an Indiana. See, he an Indianapolis coach. That's how you know you're a fake Cowboy fan.
Blue and white. I was close.
They wear silver and white and blue and...
Nah, Marvin Harris' jersey was blue and white. It was a white jersey with the blue numbers.
You talking about the Cowboys' white jersey with the blue numbers.
Exactly. So don't act like I was too far off.
I guess I'm gonna let your non-sports watching ass live, right?
Just not football. You can't. I know about basketball.
Let me tell you about football, bro. So the Detroit Lions went 1-0 this week after beating the defending champions, Kansas City Chiefs, right? Mm-hmm. So me and my boy Rich, we went to Kansas City. We gonna be in the city. We trying to watch the Lions be great. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, right? And we, getting all the festivities together. We getting all the drinks and, the food. So we end up going to Walmart to get some snacks and all that stuff while we out there. And guess what happened to me, bro?
Besides the fact that you could just be like, I'm going to the Detroit Lions game in Kansas City. I don't live in either state, but go on.
I'm from Michigan. Don't you dare.
Oh, no. I was inciting your flex. I was I was celebrating.
Okay.
I was celebrating. Shout out to Cool in the Gang. Your flex of going to
do it again.
away game for the Detroit Lions, and you don't live in either state.
Hey, repeat it so I can act like I was impressed now. Go ahead, do it again. Go ahead. But guess what happened to me while I'm at the Walmart, bro? Mm-hmm. I got my Lions gear on, I'm repping. I get pressed.
Well, you went to Kansas with that. You went to the wrong neighborhood with your hat turned to the wrong side.
Bro, so let me tell you how this happened, bro. It was crazy, right? So we walking through, right? Got my Lions hat on. A teenager. This kid couldn't have been no more than like 14, 15 years old. Special needs kid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the kid.
Left that part out so we can laugh at it.
No. We're still going to laugh at it.
I can't laugh at it.
I'm going to tell you why. We're still going to laugh at it because this nigga was not acting special needs at all when it came time to press me. That's what make it funny. Special needs kid, right? He walks up to me, bro. This is what he does. He walks up to me. He goes...
Is that how his hand was? Never mind.
No, his hand was actually like this. His hand was actually like this. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what it was because we on camera.
No.
So audio listeners.
Nah, don't show us.
No, this is what he do. So he see me, right? He comes stand in front of me. He go like this. And then he says.
Did he have on Chiefs?
He had a Chief jersey.
Yeah.
So he pulled his jersey up and go like this, right? So I'm like, okay, what's up, man? Then this nigga he say, why are you wearing that? I say, what? He said, he looked me up and down. He was like, why are you wearing that? I say, my hat, I'm a Lions fan. He say, where you from? I say, I'm from Michigan. He really was on one, bro. He was really on one. So he say,
he really hit you with the where you from.
He said, where you from? And I'm looking like, and Rich behind me, Rich kind of smirking. So I'm like, I'm from Michigan. The Chiefs play the Lions today. This nigga say, the Lions. He say, who is their quarterback? I say, Jared Goff. He said, who?
Jerk off?
He say, who? I say, Jared Goff. He say, who is a Jared Goff? I say, it's the quarterback for the Lions. Who? Jared Goff. Who is Jared Goff? The quarterback for the Lions. Who? And I'm like, okay, you playing with me, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what? Little man tripping. I'm finna walk away, right? This nigga followed me, bro.
Yeah.
He was following me, like, with his chest out like this, right? Little dude followed me. So I turn around. I'm like, what's up? He was like, why you here?
Yeah.
Little dude
You
wilding.
alarmed him. You just got through telling him to jerk off a bunch of times. He don't know what he's doing.
I said, Jared Goff. It do sound like Jared Goff. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
That's
I don't know,
crazy.
bro. He impressed me, though.
He went to straight gang mode on you. Now, what did his caretaker say at this point?
That's the problem. Where's your caretaker, bro? He was there by himself. Like, why is this kid here dolo? I don't know who he was there with, bro.
Oh, man.
He followed me around the store, mugging me the whole time.
That
And then his phone rung, and then he answered his phone, and it took his attention off me for enough for me to like get out of his sight. Bro, I think he's finna run down on me, bro.
He was just going, he just wanted to know what you didn't tell him where you was from. You didn't tell him who Jared Goff was.
The quarterback of the Lions.
Yeah, but all he know is Chiefs. It's Kansas City. All I know is that the Chiefs win, and that's what they finna do tonight. Because who the fuck is a Jared Goff?
That kid banged on me, bro. Pause. That kid was not having it, bro. He tried to straight violate me, but no matter what he did, we came out with the win. We are the 1-0 Detroit Lions, undefeated.
It's so crazy. It's like 18 more weeks of football.
Hey, we 1-0 right now. That's all that matters.
But that is, hey, celebrating while you can't trust me.
And when we lose, I can't play. Celebrate. I can play it now, though.
That's why. At least y'all want the Cowboys, though. I mean, the Giants.
Say the Giants, them bums.
Yeah. That was wild. That was an embarrassing game. But anyway, that's enough of the sports talk. Right now, let's get into some real man sports and talk some hip-hop.
He said some real man sports. That's how you know he ain't a sports watcher. He think hip hop is more sports for men than sports.
Wordplay and intellect is how real strength is displayed.
That's the real athletic ability.
Now, in hip hop news though, it's kind of interesting to me because if y'all don't know, Gunna just sold out the Barclays, I guess, on the first show of his tour that he finna go on tour now. I don't know if they were saying how the Barclays went. He getting support from the label now, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I think YSL retweeted, you know what I'm saying, his project or something like that. So it's looking like, hey, y'all.
He's back.
It's okay, he back. And that's why the disses didn't go out on the Young Thug album when we was listening, and we was like, hey, why did Young Thug stop them disses? That's why. Because let's see how this play out, because money is green all the way around, and they took all of mine. So they froze all of mine, and none of these lawyers working for free. As y'all can see, one of them was about to start OnlyFans. So we need some money. And if he's going to be bleeding the money, yeah, we going to bleed him. So we gonna blueface bleed them. Bleed them for the blue faces, as they say.
That's what's going on.
But that's speculation. That's just all allegedly and just things that I think. What really happened is that he sold out Barclays, and I'm questioning with the label that he had, because I don't know what's going on with the courts or not. I don't know what to call him. I don't know if he is telling or if he not telling. It ain't none of my business. I'm not a street dude. But the label that they was putting on him, a lot of people was backing away. A lot of people was treating him the way that they was treating Teriyaki 83.
He's a Teriyaki 82.
So so with that being said, that he's selling out Barclays, is him doing that and being successful hurting or helping hip hop, I guess, as a whole? It's such a different conversation, business and culture, because it is a difference. But maybe that'll just be my take. Is it helping or hurting hip hop?
I think it's doing neither. I feel it's hurting the myth of the streets. It's not helping or hurting hip hop. It's a lot of things hurting hip hop, but what it is it's showing you that all of these so-called we living by this street logic and we living by this and this and that. It's what Troy Ave said it was. The streets is a myth. Because everybody be picking and choosing when they want to be street, when they want to be civilians, what's okay. If they homie did it, it's not snitching. But if that nigga did it, nigga, you talking to them boys. Everybody always picking and choosing what's okay and what's not okay. If Teriyaki pretty much did the same thing Gunna did, and everybody had different rules because they already didn't like.
No, putting that on Gunna.
No, wait a minute.
Not putting that on Gunna.
Wait a minute.
He didn't do the exact same thing.
Wait a minute. Yes, he did. To a street, this is what I'm saying. You can't have pick and chooses. To a street nigga, it was the same thing. The only difference is Tekashi ended up taking the stand because everybody blew trial. Everybody said, we gonna take it to trial. The two niggas that he had to get on the stand about took it to trial. He didn't have to snitch on Shotty. Shotty copped out. He snitched on the niggas that took it to trial. Young Thug trial ain't started yet. It's a very possibility. It's a high possibility because he said it when we seen him do it in first. When they said, if needed, you know what I'm saying, could we call on you to testify? He said, yes, ma'am. So the only difference is this trial ain't happened yet. If the trial happened and they call him, he's gonna be just like Tekashi on the stand, bro. He's gonna be Teriyaki.
Dang, bruh.
It's gonna be the same thing. We just ain't got that far yet. You can't.
Fuck you mean it's such a dope track.
Like, that's the point.
Get out of here, man.
The fans don't care.
The album is so good.
The fans just gonna want the music they want, how they want it. Oh, it's a good song. I like it. They're gonna bump it. But then everybody gonna act like, if you let the street niggas tell it, we don't listen to Gunna. We ain't bumping no Gunna. Fuck Gunna. You don't think it was street niggas in that Barclays Center though?
I'm sure it was.
Myth.
I'm sure it was.
Street niggas always moving the goalposts. They move the goalposts like women move the goalposts about certain shit. Like the solid street niggas that stand on that shit, they ain't fucking with Gunna. They ain't accepting Gunna. They ain't accepting nothing. Cause I know some niggas like that. Them niggas, shout out to my nigga Stino. Stino don't want nothing to do with Gunna.
Yeah,
like
they hold the goalposts down in the tornado.
Straight up. We ain't moving shit. This is what we own. This is what we stand on. And it is some solid dudes that live that life. I don't even like saying street dudes, but it's solid dudes that live a certain lifestyle that is not. That's not gonna co-sign any of that, like on no level. But it's a whole bunch of dudes that be want to act like they street guys and they're not, and this shows you. Like that's why I say I don't want to say it's hip hop, but it just shows the mythical stature of how people view street guys. Yeah, because not every guy in the street is like some tough dude.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's more so like the ones that like I say the ones that we assume is snitching or allegedly snitching. Those the ones that's like pretending to be that, and then when they get tough, they don't. I mean, they realize they not that, and they gotta show everybody.
Why do dudes realize they not that?
I'll tell you that right now. I'm not doing nothing because I'm not like. I don't want to go through none of that. Don't want to go through the stress. So that's why I just go through the stress of having a 9-to-5 that I hate.
But you know what that makes you? More real than all them bitch ass niggas that act like they street niggas, go out there, rob, shoot, kill, all that stuff.
Definitely that.
And then
the
as soon as they
like
get popped, they snitching. You realer than all of them.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people all the time, like real street dudes, some of their best friends be squares.
Yeah.
What makes you real is you being real. It don't make you real to be out here doing street stuff. That just mean you a street dude. That just mean that's the activities you choose to live your life by. But real people can go to work every day, and the street guys will still be like, that's my nigga. He a real nigga. Yeah. Cause you doing real man shit. Man, like shout out to my boy Dot. Real, like he always say this, being a man is universal. You know what I'm saying? Being a man is universal.
Shout out to my cousin Kendall. I had somebody like that in my life too. So yeah, shout out to him. He always let me know, like, nah, bro, go to work. Go to work.
You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, if you in the streets, you still working. You just on call all the time. You still working.
It's a whole different type of stress in life that I couldn't live with. I know that much.
It's a lot of it's a lot of them that's in the life, Craig, that can't deal with it. That's why niggas be high all day, drunk all day, off pills. Yeah. It's a lot of stress. And that's the part that, like in the music, I would love to see more of that side of stuff being discussed versus just we out here sliding on ops and, doing whatever. But like at the end of the day,
No, I was just saying that other stuff, the sliding on ops stuff had the energy though, and to get you like,
it's the
man, this
value.
feel good.
Why does that feel good?
Because it's supposed to be fiction. You're not supposed to be really sliding on ops.
They really sliding on ops out here. Do your homework on how the drill rappers really be sliding on ops.
I know, all right? And then that's when you realize that, God damn it, this makes it more real. Oh, it's so authentic. And you end up realizing, like, it's the true crime element of it all.
The white people true crime element,
It's the true crime element of it all. Like, damn, this is realistic. So not only is it dope and the energy is right for what I'm trying to do tonight, not sliding on people, but I'm just trying to go out and have some drinks. But I might want to feel the energy of I'm this big, bad, tough motherfucker. Same way when I listen to Gucci, I feel like I could leave this job right now and put 74 bricks in my Camry and be on. If he fits 75 in a Lambo, I could easily get 74 in my Camry. So it's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's influential, but you just know better as you get older. So I can see why it happens, you know, to the youth and the teenagers who still got impressionable minds. And that could happen, and why we wouldn't want this energy being put out, and it shouldn't be good, especially when it's realistic like that. Because now this makes it seem like for me to even try to achieve that or be good or be a good rapper, I gotta really go slide on some ops now. So it's like, yeah, I get why it's not good, but when it was just fun
last week though, because when you got a lack of. Actually, this one last week. It's another topic we had. But when you have a lack of, like, the men in the house, you know what I'm saying? Men that was around raising these kids, because even us in our generation, right? If some of our dads weren't around, the perspective on being a man, we either learned from three places. An uncle, cousin, like some family member, another family member took that role, cousin, uncle, granddad, somebody kind of gave you a perspective on what a man should be. Mm-hmm. Somebody outside in the streets, somebody you know around the way, just a nigga around the way, or entertainment. That's what taught our generation how to be men. Now, given back in our days, we had cool niggas in entertainment. We could watch Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince wasn't no thug. Martin wasn't no thug. The Cosby Show, the characters wasn't no thugs. They wasn't no gangsters, you know what I'm saying? So we had things to balance out the fact that we had movies like New Jack City, too. We had Boys in the Hood, but we also had the Cosby Show and Different World and Living Single. Like, we had different displays things of blackness.
Black men, yeah.
Black men's, how they handle their business, men taking care of their kids, different things. Now, even if we throw on the entertainment side of it, we got Snowfall, we got Power, we got, you know what I'm saying, we got all criminal-minded things. Everything that we entertain by is criminal. The music, it's all criminalized. The women are all sexualized. It ain't even, remember when we were growing up, the man was getting bashed for, like, gin and juice and pouring liquor on women and, you know what I'm saying, making women look less than women. The episode.
Shout out to Luke. Luke was getting a bunch of shit.
Luke was getting help, yo.
For just having girls twerking, which is what every girl does on Instagram now.
Everybody do it now. And you know what I'm saying? It's like the accumulation.
Young kids, because I believe twerking used to be banned. Like, twerking was a big deal.
You had to be on BET Cut to twerk. You have to wait till 2 a.m. for the videos to come on to see twerking.
And now your teacher twerking in the morning just to get y'all attention.
Straight up. I just seen some video on Instagram where the teacher come in the room and be like, where you, I don't even know the song, but it was something like, when you see me say, swoo, or something, whatever it is. I don't even know
what the Sexy Red song is.
It might be Sexy Red. I don't know where it's from, but they come in their class and say, ski, that's what they said. Ski. When you see me, what you say, ski. The whole class say, ski. I'm like, bro, we've got to the point to where a teacher coming to the class and to communicate with her kids, she makes them say a ratchet song by Sexy Red.
Because
it's crazy.
But I get it, though, because when I was in school, right, and somebody would have went up, like Mr. Hines. I remember him specifically because I used to write raps out of, like, Tupac and artists I listened to. I used to write, wasn't no internet. So I used to write their raps out so I can memorize the lyrics. And I had Tupac, Me Against the World album. Yeah, Tupac, Me Against the World album. I had it, like, in a notebook. All the songs written out. Fucking at the top, Tupac, So Many Tears, right? I'm reading that in class. And I remember when I was doing that, and he stopped me, and he was like, what y'all, you know, because I'm my friends and shit, what y'all doing? I'm like, yeah, this. And he was like, you want to read that on up front? Sure, actually.
I don't mind.
Yeah, and I went up there and did it, and then have like about 8 to 10 bars in, he stopped me and told me to sit back down or whatever. I got kind of.
They never take me alive.
You know
I'm getting high with my folk.
But it was just like one of them things. I remember him. Now, if he would have been like came through beginning of class, I think he taught history or something very boring, and he would have came through at the beginning of the class and was like, "Me Against the World" just came out. And he started rapping a Tupac song and got the crowd. I mean, the crowd. Look at me talking.
See? That's the problem. Y'all in school to learn. You thinking about a nigga performing. Nigga, he would have the crowd hype. We in that boy like, hell yeah.
But he would have
Forget math, bro. We out here kicking it.
But he would have got the students hyped, and he would have had our attention, and he would have been the cool teacher. We would have gave him so much grace.
He don't need to be the cool teacher. He need to be a good teacher.
He needs to be a relatable teacher.
Parents do the same thing. Now, everybody want to be the cool parent. You want
the cool. I agree with you.
People want to be relating to their kids. They want to dress like they want to go hang out with their kids. No, you're the teacher. Teach my child. Don't be in there trying to. I want to say y'all I'm cool because I listen to rap too. Nigga, we don't care you listen to rap. My kid better know how to add 10 plus 10, nigga. Don't be telling no lyric, nigga.
I get the 10 plus 10 is pretty easy. Know how to learn 9 plus 6. Bro, but I get what you're saying. Cool, my bad. Cool is what you don't want them to be. I don't want you to be cool with my kid, but I do want you to be relatable. And kids are, I'm sorry, they impressionable. They not the smartest. So when they young like that, if you go in a teacher and they sing, ski and they make it, just the fact that they make it hey, whenever somebody get a question right, y'all we ski, and now everybody say ski.
I'm cool with that.
Now students want to get a question right.
I'd be cool with that. See, Craig, you just gave them the out. If they were doing it that way, it wouldn't be no controversy. Everybody would be cool with it. The problem is they coming into the class like, hey, when you see me, like, whoa, my buddy on Brown, whoa. I ain't paying y'all salary to come here talking about the color of your booty hole. What is you doing right now? We supposed to be in town, not pound town. This is not what I'm sending my kids here to learn.
That's crazy. All right. But yeah, I don't think it's back to the real conversation. I don't think it's really hurting hip hop as much because it's just creating another lane for the people that's not as street as they thought they were. That's all. Like it shows
elaborate.
Because it shows
comment.
Because it shows now that they can eat. It shows now that when old boy came out and he failed it and he tried, but he didn't prosper, so he had to go to another lane where they kind of let him move around over there so he can still get some money. You got a family, you got kids to feed. Hopefully your kid's getting some money while you're sharing all the purses with the strippers. So salute to you, more power to you, because it's youth feeding off of you. That's great. Now, but in hip hop, that's not really the thing. Now it shows that for people who do think that that's how he moving, it's still a lane for that. And that can be attributed to the fans, because the fans are ultimately the people who are paying you. And if the fans don't care and they supporting the tour and they supporting the music, that kind of goes to your point that you was making last week, where fans kind of do dictate what's happening and what's going on. Mm-hmm. So if you get enough of them, you can be whoever you want to be, because as long as people rock with you.
Okay, you just gave me a whole nother topic. Okay, I don't want to get. We gonna discuss it because I got a question for you now. With that being said, because I agree, right? The fans definitely is playing a part in that because they're accepting it by still going and supporting the music. The obvious. Now, this is the question, y'all. Don't be nobody. Oh, what do you mean? This is the question. The obvious. Hip hop is a black culture. Teriyaki, Hispanic. Gunna, black man.
Yeah.
Is hip hop fans kind of exhibiting racist undertones by allowing Gunna to do what he did and being okay with it, but kind of curve Teriyaki out of the culture?
I think the only thing that come to do with that is that with you, as far as black people is, I don't know what the ratio is at Gunna's concerts. He could have a bunch of white people there, which is what I think. Mm-hmm. I think is way more white people than black people, which is obviously is going to be a lot more black people that buy into this no snitching.
I see
culture.
A lot of black people that be bumping.
I know it is too.
Joint.
I know it is too, and I'm not saying there ain't no black people there, but I'm guessing that it would be more white people. I could definitely be wrong.
It's probably usually more majority at a place like the Barclays. That's a big arena.
But so what was you saying? My bad.
The question is like, do it? And I ain't saying it does. I'm just saying, do it kind of exhibit racist undertones within the fans?
Right, that's what we was doing, comparing. With him, I feel like it's way more blatant than it was with Gunna. With Gunna, it's still skeptical. Okay. With Gunna, it's still wiggle room. With Gunna, it's still be determined. And we're still trying to see, and then what happened. It's a little gray area because the trial hasn't happened. He hasn't had to take the stand. And if he doesn't have to take the stand, then he can prosper and eat out here because he can always, I didn't take the stand, didn't have nothing to do with that, and then you can only bring that up to diss him. But we got you on here saying, let's just say 10 years, 15 years down the line, whatever happens, I'm going to always say, yeah, Young Thug is out. But whatever happens, Gunna didn't have to take the stand. Free Thug all day. But 10 to 15 years down the line, let's just assume Gunna didn't have to take the stand, and whatever happened.
And free Lucci. I want to say free Lucci too, because he been sitting in there too.
Free YFN Lucci.
Free Lucci too.
And free Lucci. Free both.
Oh yeah, my fault. I ain't mean to cut you off. I want to say
that was right to get cut off to say. Yeah, you were right about that. But yeah, so 10, 15 years down the line, Gunna didn't have to take the stand on nobody. He making music, he making hits, prospering just like his last album prospered. And then people can only use that thing to say, or that footage to say, oh yeah, he snitched when they trying to diss him. But if you making hits and you popping out here, people gonna be like, yeah, man, he ain't never took no stand, da-da-da. And that's an argument. Now it's internet fodder, it's in the air, back and forth. He's still eating out here. Mm-hmm. When you get on that stand and you say this, that, and that, and we got footage of you pointing out and blah, 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 when you was trying to be this dude, nah, that's career killer. We not respecting that over here. You could be a country artist. We don't know what's happening over there. And I'm not even saying that over there in the Hispanic world that they respecting it like that, because I don't know.
Hispanics that
I don't think they are. Rocking with but it seems that if he gonna hand him out millions of dollars, he prospering somewhere. The people that put hands on him allegedly Kings. Allegedly. So they ain't going with that. What's understood ain't got to be explained. Word. So with him, it's a different thing, and I think that's why it's a difference, and he's able to move, and I think that's why it's not a thing about a racist component to it, because if it was if let's just say if Gunna had did the same thing, I don't think he would be as prosperous right now. So do you think
if they went to the trial for Young Thug and Gunna took the stand, do you think it would be a shift?
I think it'll hurt him. I think it'll hurt him.
I think it'll
hurt his career.
I think this is what Gunna proved. Good music, is good music. Yeah. And I think the difference between Gunna and Teriyaki is Teriyaki music is trash. It is trash.
Yes.
Gunna music wasn't trash to a large group of people, so Gunna's still getting support. Now, I think also what you just said though, if on Thug trial, Gunna take that stand, I don't know if he's gonna be able to bounce back from there. But I think right now, as long as he ain't took that stand yet, it is enough gray area with, like I say, everybody move the goalpost. So some people gonna say, "Nah, nigga, you told." Period. Mm-hmm. Then there's other niggas that's like, "Well, he ain't really tell. He just admitted to his wrongdoing." Even though, if niggas if me and you do a case, and you can say, "Man, I'm just gonna cop out. I'm gonna admit to what I did." You know what I'm saying? If what you admitting to what you did could potentially jam me up though, because if I'm saying me and Craig ain't even go do this shit, I wasn't even there, and Craig like, all right, yeah, I was there. Me and Queese was there.
Even if I don't say me and you was there, even if I say no, I was there, but you out here saying,
but Gunna did say he was in the car with Young Thug. But even if you don't, you're right. Even if you don't say, even if you just been like,
even if I
went
just
and
say
did
I
this,
was and you said I wasn't, I still just proved
lying.
you a liar.
They just proved me a liar. Now you get me in court and say, well, you said this, but the person we question said this. He pleaded guilty to this. He said he was here, so that wasn't who you were with, or that's not what happened. So you jammed up. So that's why, like, the real street dude was like, nah, you told, because if he didn't cop out with you, you just jammed him up.
And that's what I get about the video. But that's also why when you get in there, you should never even get to the point of them telling you, well, we got your friend over here saying this. You should have been asked for a lawyer, fam. They shouldn't even be able to legally come tell you what's going on over there. Because both of y'all should have asked for a lawyer and shut the fuck up. No, whatever.
Shut up.
I should. Why do we have hour, 30-minute, 20-minute, whatever type of time interrogation videos? It's so stupid. If cops come in here right now, ask me for something. I've been at work all day. Lawyer.
And I'm not even.
Hey, my lawyer will get you my alibi.
Let them pull me into an interrogation room. I don't care if I'm guilty or innocent. Hey, we got some questions. You want to answer some questions? Nope. Lawyer.
You know how many innocent people I've seen
Straight
tricked
up.
into? No, lawyer.
Nothing.
Stop talking to me.
Don't talk to me. Give me a lawyer.
Stop talking to me.
I don't want to talk.
Y'all at tricks and games. No, you'll have me in here 16 hours knowing I'm innocent and not asking for a lawyer because I know I don't need one. But your ass is gonna hold me here all day.
They try to make you guilty if you don't want to talk. Oh, why do you want to talk? Are you guilty, nigga? I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah,
I don't like authority figures, nigga.
You know, I know who I would talk to. A lawyer.
I don't like HR at work either. I don't like talking to authority figures.
Man, HR be making me feel weird. But anyways, though.
Sounds like HR, but
let's get into one more of these topics quick before we go in. We ain't gotta what was it that you had a quick one that we can get into before we get out? Because we took that Gunna topic a long time.
We did. No, let's get into your other one.
What was
the one about the body count?
Oh, yeah. Just a random question I was thinking of, like, how would you feel if when she leave you out of the body count? Like, she telling your friends or whatever, or her friend or whatever, and y'all are mutual friends, and and then she leave you out of it, like, nah, we ain't never, like, did that. Like, you gotta hold that or eat that, do you just bust out in the moment? I'm no real nigga gonna just, keep it playing and not say nothing. But you still feel away, though. Like, on the inside, you like, oh, man, that hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it player, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have an argument. I'm gonna have an argument with my penis. Bro, you was that trash, nigga. She not even counting us. Like, bro, you really didn't have to do no work. We out here like we don't even exist.
Man.
She got 73 bodies. Really a 74, but she ain't counting us. You mean there was 73 more niggas that counted more than us, bro?
I didn't even think about that component of it, bro. If it's a lot of bodies on there and she just took you off, that's more insulting.
That's more insulting.
If you at 11 and you take me off, because you take me and another dude off because you're trying to be at 9, I'm not feeling that bad. You don't want to hear double digits. It's cool, whatever. And you know what? You're right. That time I was very lackluster. That's cool. But if you got a 70 piece and you take me off, you might as well throw me in there. I'm not the only bad one.
I know it got to be somebody else that gave you some weak pipe. How you gonna just hold me in my pipe?
Nah.
That's all right. I'm coming back on my new one. She running that back. You're not gonna act like I didn't come over there and get that. Straight up, coming back. Don't even worry about it.
Oh man,
and back to come on backs.
It'll definitely be consensual because you'll have money then.
Damn right. I'm gonna pay for her to run that back. Christ. Run that back.
Bleep that out.
Hey.
I'm
not paying her for
supporting
that.
sex workers. Ain't that a good thing?
I'm not paying her for sex. I'm paying her for time.
GFE. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Girlfriend experience to all y'all who don't know what
I wasn't gonna say what it meant. Yeah.
Hey, I know what it means because I got a couple homegirls who work for the community.
Okay.
I know some of the lingo. I always make this joke that one day I'm gonna buy me.
I won't tell you how I know some of the lingo.
I always say that one day I'm gonna purchase some community activation shit. It's because I just always wondered, do they do it different? Like, is it a different like energy when you're being compensated for your talents versus somebody being like, I'm gonna do this because he asked or because I like him. What if it's like a difference? What if it's like the worker is really a professional? Have you ever got a professional, you dig?
I've heard it's really, honestly, to keep it 100. Actually, I can't keep it 100 because I ain't never done it. Oh, that rhymed. Look at me being a rapper. But I would assume that it's no different. It's just the fact that it's only different is speed. How quick you're gonna get it, how quick it's gonna happen.
I'd be mad as hell
if she pull up to you. Quick out of there. If she pull up to you and y'all meet whatever on some normal stuff, y'all go out, y'all having a good time, and then y'all go back to the crib, it only took time on the phone to meeting up, going on a date, and then going out for drinks or whatever, then going back to the room. That's how long it took. As opposed to if you pay for somebody, you hit her up, you tell her you paying this, she shows up, and then y'all do the thing. It's only time. Because if you and she rocking with you, like if she feeling what you look like, rocking with you as a person, all of that, she's gonna be more passionate, more open, more into it. If this is transactional and you some fat dude she don't fuck with, if you a black dude, she don't do black dudes, a white dude, she don't do white, whatever the case, transactional. Probably pretty stale, get this over with, you got your time, let's go, your money. Yeah,
and she better fake it.
That's what I'm saying.
So you to be an actress, you better act like this is the greatest. I can't say the word that you ever got in your life.
All I'm saying is, I feel
good if I pay for it.
I bet it's. Yeah,
I bet not feel transactional. You better make me feel like.
But if she come
King Kong in that mother.
Say if she come through, well, I don't know. You probably do got a different energy than me, because I'm still gonna want her to like me, right? So if I even pay for somebody, she show up at the hotel room and she get there. Hypothetically, of course, she get there, right? She get there. I'm not finna be like, in a towel, be like, all right, you can go over there, get naked and shit, lay it down on the bed. I'll get with you in a minute. I'm not gonna like just treat her like, hey, I got a drink here, I got drinks here, I got weed here, whatever, we can smoke, chill, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not going to be able to fuck if it's just transactional like that. Like, I'm not going to be able to just be like, pull a dick out and be like, all right, get to it and then leave right up. No.
Hey, this is an
like
example.
Me.
This is an example of Craig showing y'all he ain't capping when he say, lie to me. He still want her to act like she like him. Me? If it's transactional, you ain't got to act like you like me, but you better act like you like this. Don't be just laying there like, oh, this just penis number 4 for the day. No. You better make me think this is the only one you've had all week.
That also lets you know that I do not partake in such activities, because I bet experience, even the women that work this type of stuff, they listening like, I'm not trying to hang out with you.
I ain't gonna say no name. Shout out to my homegirl though. She one day I was talking to her, and she be doing her one too. So we on the phone talking about some whole other shit, like some real shit actually. And then she say, all right, bro, this motherfucker just got here, so I'm gonna hit you back up. I'm like, oh shit, my fault. She was like, nah, this motherfucker been texting all day. Like, I hate when he come through. Like, it's like a job to her. Like, she didn't. Yeah. She literally talk about it like we at work and we like, man, let me go ahead and finish this shit up so I can take this 15-minute break. Nah. Like, she was talking like that, and I'm like, all right, just hit me back when you done. Bro, she literally hit me back like 20-some minutes later and was like, yeah, I'm back. And I'm like, damn, that nigga done already? She's like, he always be done quick. It's like, it's easy money, but I just can't stand it. Like, she talking like regular shit, though.
Good, but I don't want to be that guy.
Me neither. That's why I ain't never paid for it. She scarred me.
Like I say,
my friend scarred me because I'm like, damn, is that like just that transactional? Like, I don't like that.
Like me or lie to me especially if I'm paying for it. Especially if I'm paying for it.
You better lie to me. I'm Craig.
You better like me.
I'm Craig.
Like me to your friends too, by the way. If I'm paying for it, like me to them. Hey, my bad. My favorite customer coming over. I got to go real quick. God damn it, I'm paying.
I'm a paying customer, and the customer is always right.
Everywhere I go and pay, I get appreciated, even if it's fake. You think I think Chick-fil-A really care about me that much?
They so nice.
Bruh.
They the nicest people of all time. I feel like I'm getting the greatest chicken sandwich of all time because they seem so happy to give me the chicken sandwich.
Man, hey, it is though. It is the greatest chicken sandwich of all time.
It's a good ass chicken sandwich. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't Popeyes, but it's a good ass chicken sandwich.
I think Popeyes is just the hood in us. I think that's it. I think it's just the hood in us, and it's us being black and growing up on Popeyes, because Chick-fil-A is an objectively better sandwich, but Popeyes is just better. Like, I don't know how that makes sense. If you black, you know. But Chick-fil-A is a better sandwich. But Popeyes is just better. At least that first run. When they stepped on the dope after they came back, it was kind of trash. But that pure uncut.
Yeah, that uncut.
Ooh,
Popeyes,
that pure uncut.
When they was making sure that bitch was fresh and crispy.
Oh,
and
my
hot.
God, bro.
Whew, them pickles on there used to hit different.
Man,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know what they was doing. But with that being said, man, you ready to wrap this one up?
Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Look, man, appreciate y'all listening. It's been another episode of I'm Almost Joking, episode 88. I've been one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy Queese, a.k.a. Dash. Hit the like button. Put somebody on who will put somebody on. And shout out to my boy Tyler behind the scenes, Radio 22, Everything 22. And we'll get at y'all later. Oh.
What?
Craig just released
an
old music video on the page. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his whoop. Chicago, you gotta check out his whoop, like FYBJ Maine.
Hey,
Craig
bro.
out here whooping. He over whooping. Nah, let's start there. Nah, I gotta put bars on the page because Craig out here over whooping. I'm gonna have to put a rap on the page
You
because
already
of Craig.
put bars on the page.
I did, but they act like I ain't put no whoops on the page. So I gotta over whoop now.
Bro, I look so young in that video.
I know you was
man.
young.
Oh, man.
You look like a pastor. That nigga look like a young pastor. The little young nigga that's doing it like the little Sunday schools for the younger kids.
I did look like a big brother. Oh, man, I look straight out the Big Brother program.
He got the little leather on and everything.
Oh, my God.
And then he said it, hello, and you said aloud like, maybe I'm Shaft. Nigga, you looking like Shaft, nigga.
Hey, get us out of here, man. This
We
is
outta here.
TV. Fuck that.
We'll see y'all next week. We out. This one. Nigga looking like Richard Roundtree.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
You got some jokes off of me when I was in my suit, nigga. This nigga looking like Richard Roundtree on here.